We will be attaching a ruching strip to the wrong side of the front bodice. Mark the center front notch and the two side notches at the neckline and the hemline. Overlock the two long edges of the strip. You can hand sew large running stitches down the center front to mark the center front, or use soluble marker or tailor's chalk. Place the strip on the front bodice, wrong sides facing, matching the center front with the center of the strip and the edge with the notches at the side. Let the strip extend from the body's neckline by about 2 cm. It should also extend beyond the hemline by about 2 cm. Pin the strip to the front bodice, matching the center, from the neckline all the way to the hemline. Sew along the center front from about 8 cm below the neckline and end at 8 cm above the hemline. You should also be sewing down 2 vertical lines of stitches, each about 3 to 5 mm away from the long edge of the strip. We will sew down the remaining of the strip after completing the neckline and hemming. We will now prepare the shoulder pleats. You can use the markings on this image as a reference. With the right side of the fabric facing up, bring A2 on top of A1. B1 on top of B2. B3 on top of B2. C1 on top of C2. Secure the pleats at 7 mm seam allowance. This is how the shoulder pleats will look like. We will now prepare the cuff pleats. You can use the markings here as a guide. Bring D1 on top of D2. Bring E1 on top of E2. Secure the pleats at 7 mm seam allowance. This is how the cuff pleats will look like. We will now prepare the back pleats. Bring the two notches together and a seam allowance pressed towards the top. Do the same for the pleat below. Secure the pleats at 7 mm seam allowance. This is how the back pleats will look like.